Little Red Cap is putting together a gift basket for Grandma Cap filled with sweets and spices. Little Red hears what sounds like buzzing in the distance. Little Red looks her surroundings and sees nothing, so she continues down the dirt path. Minding her own business, Little Red Cap had no idea that something was lurking in the dark. Watching her from distance, all of a sudden a moth 3 sizes bigger appears out of nowhere. "Hello, child. May I ask where you are off on this afternoon?" Little Red Cap explains to the moth that she was on her way to Grandma's house. Little Red explains that she should get going before it gets too late, but the moth had other plans in mind. "Well, little one, it's dangerous to be alone in these woods. I'd hate to see you go on your own. How about I join you and aid you on your journey?" Red tells the moth that he can only assist her on the way there, and then after they would part ways. But what Little Red didn't know was that the big moth had other plans. Everything fell into motion. The big moth followed behind Little Red Cap through the woods. When Little Red turned around, she was met with the big bad moth hovering over her, about to take a big bite out of Little Red. She turned the other direction and ran as fast as she could, trying to lose the big moth. But the moth followed right behind her with ease. Little Red hid behind a tree out of the moth's sight. Little Red, where did you go? You can't hide for long." Little Red, her head out from behind the tree, seeing her grandmother's house in the distance. As Little Red approaches Grandma Cap's house, she notices deep scratches carved into the door. As Little Red Cap enters the house and heads straight to Grandma Cap's room, little does she know the moth is closer than she thinks. "My, what big eyes you have, Grandma, and those giant antennas and sharp mandibles." As Little Red walks closer to the bed, the big bad moth jumped from the bed. Little Red Cap barely misses the moth and runs out the front door, back into the wood. As Little Red thought there was no way out, all of a sudden a blue jay swoops down and eats Big Bad Moth in one bite. Little Red took a deep breath and sighed. Little Red heard the cellar door open, and Little Red and Grandma Cap hug each other in relief, and they lived happily ever after.